up, everybody? My name is Bridge, and this is my All Things WNBA report. Now, we've got a lot of WNBA news to get to. We're also going to take a look at games that have happened so far since my last episode, and we're also going to take a look at upcoming games that I think will be good because of their matchup. So let's get started. Lauren Jackson is out for the rest of the season. Now, she had hamstring surgery, and I told you before that if the recovery didn't go well with her hamstring, surgery would be the next thing, and apparently the treatments weren't going well. Essence Carson is out for the season. She has torn her ACL. Now, Essence Carson plays for New York Liberty. She's definitely going to be missed on that team because she is the second leading scorer. Now, Epiphany Prince, she is left to go play for Russia. It is in her contract, so it's not that she just up and left. But she has returned because she sprained her ankle, and she had the team doctors take a look at it to make sure everything is good because she does want to continue playing with the Russian team, and hopefully she'll be back in July to pick up where she left off, and that's leading the Chicago Sky. The WNBA has debuted their ref cam in the contest between the Phoenix Mercury and the Indiana Fever. Now, I don't know why they're testing this out, but maybe it's to help the referees call the game a little bit better. So we'll continue to look at that and see the progress and see if they continue with it. Balloting for the 2013 WNBA All-Star Game will be launched on June 16th. So everybody get out there, go to WNBA.com, make sure you fill out your ballots. Get the players out there that you think are all-stars. I'll definitely be filling out mine. The WNBA All-Star Game will be played in Connecticut this year on Saturday, July 27th at 3:30 Eastern Standard Time, and that you can find on ABC. But I wanted to finish out the WNBA news by congratulating Tina Thompson on a stellar career, and she has announced her retirement, and she will finish out the rest of this season. But let's take a look at her impressive resume. Now, Tina Thompson is the first overall draft pick in 1997, drafted by the Houston Comets. Now, she is the league record holder in points, minutes played, third most all time in games appeared, 433. She's the only player to compete in all 16 WNBA seasons, soon to be 17 seasons. She has 4 WNBA championship titles under her belt that she won with the Houston Comets. She's an 8-time All-Star, and she's also been named to the league's All-Star Decade team, as well as the top 15 players of all time. And she's also a 2-time Olympic gold medalist. I just wanted to take this moment to say thank you so much, Tina Thompson, for all your work that you've put in the WNBA. You're definitely going to be missed. I've been a huge fan. The league, the fans are definitely going to miss you. But now we're going to take a look at games that have happened so far in the WNBA. Now, let's take a look at upcoming games that I think will be good games because of their matchup. Let's take a look. Chicago Sky at Atlanta Dream. Now, both teams have come out the gate running, but now Chicago is faced with the task of making up the points with the temporary loss of Epiphany Prince. So now the job of leading this team falls on Vandersloot. My matchup, Courtney Vandersloot versus Armenti Harrington. Now, Vandersloot has a slight edge over Harrington in points per game and assists per game, but Harrington has speed. Vandersloot is fast, don't get me wrong, but Harrington is faster. How do I know this? Because I played against Harrington in high school, and I saw her speed firsthand. After all these years, she's still got it. I call this matchup slight edge versus speed. Minnesota Lynx at Los Angeles. Minnesota sits on top of the Western Conference with a 4-1 record, while LA sits second with a 2-2 record with a loss to Phoenix Friday night. My matchup, Lindsay Whalen versus Kristi Tolliver. Their numbers are slightly similar, but Tolliver has the edge in points per game with 14.8 versus Whalen's 13.4 points per game. But Whalen leads Tolliver in rebounds and assists. Now, I call this matchup the guessing game. Why? Because with this matchup, their game styles are very similar. And this is anyone's game. San Antonio Silver Stars versus New York Liberty. Now, New York has lost their second leading scorer, Essence Carson. So now, someone on New York's team has to step up to fill that void. Until that's done, until someone steps up to the plate, I know Cappy's going to put the team on her shoulders. My matchup, Danielle Robinson versus Cappy Pondexter. I call this matchup speed versus skill. Now, I'm not saying Robinson doesn't have skill, but I'm also not going to shortchange Cappy either. What I like about Robinson and Cappy is that both have heart. If their scoring is not on, they create opportunities for their teammates. Tulsa Shock and Indiana Fever. Not so good records by both teams. One team trying to find themselves, the other trying to get back on top. My matchup, Skylar Diggins versus Brianne January. And I call this matchup the Battle of Floor Generals. Now, both have very similar stats. And to be honest, I would say that their game styles are very similar. Really, one and the same. Why this matchup? Because you have a rookie who's trying to prove herself. She's trying to lead this team, being a rookie. Versus BJ, who's trying to help her team get back on top and get out of this rut. Right now, they are 1-3. And that was very unexpected to me for the Indiana Fever. So we'll take a look at this matchup and see who prevails. And rounding out the upcoming games, Phoenix Mercury at Connecticut Sun. Now, one team is searching for their chemistry to make this team click, while the other, I got nothing. Connecticut has the pieces, but maybe it's the same as Phoenix. They're trying to make it all click. My matchup, Brittany Griner versus Tina Charles. I chose this matchup because it's a test for both. Can Brittany shut down Charles, who is the leading scorer for the Connecticut Sun? She can be shut down. She was shut down by New York their last game. But the next question is, can Tina guard Brittany? Because Brittany has 4 inches over Tina Charles. So can Tina Charles shut Brittany down? Now, Brittany is starting to get up there. Not there yet, but she's getting there. And before I wrap up this episode of All Things WNBA, I've got a question for you guys. Who's your Rookie of the Year? Now, so far, the buzz has been surrounding Elena Delle Donne, and rightfully so. She's had a heck of a season this year, and there's also talks that she could be up for the MVP award. And that's a pretty good award to be up for, but you've got a lot of competition. So far, you've got Candace Parker, you've got Maya Moore. Heck, we're not even halfway through the season yet, so stay tuned for that. And just remember, June 16th, go to WNBA.com. Make sure you start voting for your all-star players. All-Star Game, July 27th. So make sure you get on there, select your players for the All-Star Game. I know I definitely will. And also, you can hit me up on Twitter, @GunWNBA. So make sure you hit me up on that. Leave me a message. Let me know what you thought. Let me know if you agree or disagree with some of the matchups. But until then, my name is Bridge, and this is All Things WNBA. I'll see you at the game.